Welcome back to Jikook Lover. Before we dive into today's shocking story, make sure to hit the like button, leave your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe so you never miss the latest updates about BTS, Jimin, and the biggest stories shaking the K-pop world. Something unexpected has just captured the attention of fans across the globe. A statement that seemed simple at first has suddenly become one of the most talked about topics among K-pop communities. Why did SENA of KEYVITUP openly reveal that Jimin of BTS is one of the artists he admires the most? What exactly did he see in Jimin that left such a deep impression? And why are fans now asking questions that nobody expected to be discussing today? In an industry filled with talented performers, why did Jimin stand out? Was it his stage presence? His ability to connect with millions of people through a single performance? Or is there something much bigger behind the admiration that younger idols continue to express whenever Jimin's name comes up? As this revelation spreads across social media, fans are beginning to revisit Jimin's legendary performances, searching for clues and trying to understand what makes him such a powerful influence on the next generation of artists. The more people look into it, the more fascinating the story becomes. Could this be another sign of Jimin's lasting impact on the K-pop industry? Could his influence be even greater than many people realize? And what does it mean when rising artists openly point to him as someone they want to learn from and emulate? Stay with us until the very end, because the details behind this story may completely change the way you view Jimin's role in shaping the future of K-pop. And here's the biggest question of all. If so many younger idols continue to name Jimin as their inspiration, are we witnessing the rise of a legacy that could influence K-pop for generations to come? As discussions surrounding SENA's comments continued to spread online, fans from different corners of the world began looking deeper into the meaning behind his words. What initially appeared to be a simple expression of admiration quickly evolved into a much larger conversation about influence, legacy, and the unique impact that certain artists leave on an entire generation. The moment SENA mentioned Jimin's name, many fans immediately understood why. For years, Jimin has been recognized not only for his vocal ability and dance skills, but also for something much more difficult to define. It is a quality that countless viewers have noticed whenever he steps onto a stage. Whether performing in front of thousands or millions, there is often an undeniable sense of connection that seems to form between him and the audience. This is precisely the aspect that caught the attention of many observers after SENA's interview resurfaced across social media platforms. His statement was not focused solely on technique or popularity. Instead, he emphasized something that many performers spend years trying to master: the ability to captivate an audience. That single phrase immediately sparked countless reactions. What does it really mean to captivate an audience? Is it about perfect choreography? Is it about flawless vocals? Is it about charisma? Or is it a combination of factors that cannot easily be explained? Fans began debating these questions almost instantly. Some pointed toward Jimin's years of training and dedication. Others highlighted his emotional performances that often leave lasting impressions on viewers. Many argued that his greatest strength lies in his ability to make every performance feel personal, regardless of the size of the venue. As clips of Jimin's performances started circulating once again, another interesting pattern emerged. People who had never closely followed BTS found themselves watching videos recommended by fans. They were curious. They wanted to understand what SENA had seen. And in many cases, they came away with a new appreciation for Jimin's artistry. This created an entirely new wave of discussion. Could it be that younger artists are studying Jimin for reasons that go beyond entertainment? Could they be learning from the way he communicates emotion through movement? Could they be observing how he balances technical excellence with genuine expression? Or could there be another factor that fans have yet to fully understand? The questions continue to multiply. Meanwhile, many ARMY members expressed pride at seeing yet another artist acknowledge Jimin's influence. For them, this was not a surprising development. Over the years, numerous performers have spoken positively about BTS and various members of the group. However, every new acknowledgement carries special significance because it serves as a reminder of how far their impact has reached. What makes this particular moment stand out is the specific reasoning SENA provided. He did not simply say that he liked Jimin. He did not merely praise his success. Instead, he focused on the art of performance itself. That distinction captured people's attention. In an industry where trends change rapidly and competition is intense, artists often look toward those who have mastered certain aspects of their craft. When SENA described watching Jimin's performances and recognizing the effort behind them, many interpreted it as a form of professional respect. The statement suggested careful observation. It suggested learning. It suggested inspiration. And perhaps most importantly, it suggested that Jimin's influence continues to extend far beyond his immediate fanbase. As the conversation expanded, some fans began revisiting Jimin's journey from the very beginning. Years before becoming a global superstar, he was known for his determination and relentless work ethic. Stories about his dedication during training have been discussed extensively throughout BTS's career. Supporters often point to these experiences as evidence that his achievements were built through persistence rather than luck. Could that history be one of the reasons younger artists admire him? Many people certainly think so. After all, success stories become even more powerful when audiences understand the challenges that came before them. Every performer dreams of creating memorable stages. Every artist hopes to leave an impact. But only a small number manage to inspire others to follow in their footsteps. This is where the discussion became particularly fascinating. The more fans analyzed SENA's comments, the more they began asking a larger question. What exactly defines influence in the modern K-pop industry? Is influence measured by sales, by awards, by social media numbers, or is it measured by the number of future artists who cite someone as an inspiration? The answer may be more complicated than anyone realizes. Throughout entertainment history, some of the most influential figures were not simply remembered for what they accomplished. They were remembered because they motivated others to dream bigger. They changed expectations. They altered standards. They encouraged future generations to push boundaries. As fans reflected on these ideas, many argue that Jimin's impact fits within that category. His performances are often discussed not merely as entertainment, but as examples of artistic expression. His stage presence is frequently analyzed by dancers and performers. His ability to convey emotion remains one of the qualities most commonly praised by fans and critics alike. Could these be the reasons SENA singled him out? The possibility certainly intrigued many observers. What made the situation even more interesting was the timing. The K-pop industry is constantly evolving. New groups debut every year. Fresh talents emerge from every direction. Yet despite these changes, certain names continue appearing in conversations about inspiration and excellence. Jimin remains one of those names. This persistence raises another compelling question. What allows some artists to maintain their influence even as the industry transforms around them? Is it consistency? Is it authenticity? Is it adaptability? Or is it something more intangible? No one seems to have a definitive answer. But moments like this provide valuable clues. Whenever an emerging artist publicly acknowledges someone they admire, fans gain insight into the qualities that are respected within the industry itself. Those insights are often just as revealing as any award show or chart ranking. As reactions continued pouring in, social media became filled with messages from fans celebrating the interaction. Many expressed happiness that Jimin's efforts were being recognized by younger performers. Others shared their favorite performances, hoping newcomers would understand what made those moments special. Some even speculated about future possibilities. Could SENA and Jimin one day meet? Could there be an interaction that fans have yet to imagine? Could this admiration eventually lead to a memorable moment that captures headlines worldwide? At this stage, nobody knows. Yet the excitement surrounding these possibilities demonstrates how powerful a simple statement can become. One interview answer, one sincere expression of admiration, and suddenly an entire community finds itself discussing influence, artistry, and the future of K-pop. Perhaps that is the most remarkable part of this story. It is not simply about one artist praising another. It is about what that praise represents. It is about recognition. It is about inspiration. And it is about the invisible connections that exist between generations of performers. As fans continue analyzing every detail, one mystery remains unanswered. What makes this story even more intriguing is that admiration in the K-pop industry is rarely given without reason. Behind every compliment from one artist to another, there is usually a deeper story, hours of observation, years of inspiration, and countless moments that leave a lasting impression. This is why SENA's words continue to resonate with fans long after the interview ended. Many people are now wondering what specific performance first caught his attention. Was it a legendary concert stage that showcased Jimin's commanding presence? Was it an emotional performance that revealed his ability to connect with audiences on a deeper level? Or was it a collection of moments accumulated over the years that gradually convinced him that Jimin was someone worth studying? The truth remains unknown. And perhaps that mystery is exactly why fans cannot stop talking about it. Across online communities, discussions continue to grow. Every fan seems to have a different answer, a different theory, and a different favorite performance that they believe explains SENA's admiration. Yet no matter how many opinions emerge, one fact remains unchanged. Jimin's influence continues to reach far beyond his own fanbase. As new artists enter the spotlight and the next generation of performers begins shaping the future of K-pop, moments like these offer a glimpse into the hidden inspirations behind the industry's rising stars. They reveal who is being watched, who is being studied, and who is quietly helping shape the performers of tomorrow. And that leads to perhaps the most fascinating question of all. If SENA openly admitted that Jimin is one of the artists he admires today, how many other idols, trainees, and future stars are currently learning from Jimin behind the scenes without the public ever knowing? Could we be witnessing only the beginning of a much larger legacy, one that future generations of K-pop artists will continue to reference for years to come? Or is there an even bigger chapter in the story that has yet to be revealed?